The Brockhaus Enzyklopädie is a German-language encyclopedia which until 2009 was published by the F.A.Brockhaus printing house. The first edition originated in the Conversations-Lexikon published by Löbel and Franke in Leipzig 1796 to 1808. Renamed Der Grosse Brockhaus in 1928, and Brockhaus Enzyklopädie from 1966. The current 21st 30-volume edition contains about 300,000 entries on 24,000 pages, with about 40,000 maps, graphics and tables. It is the largest German-language printed encyclopedia in the 21st century. In February 2008, F.A.Brockhaus announced the changeover to an online encyclopedia and a discontinuation of the printed editions. The rights to the Brockhaus trademark were purchased by Arvato Services, who are a subsidiary of the Bertelsmann Media Group. After more than 200 years, the distribution of the Brockhaus Encyclopedia ceased completely in 2014. History. Paralleling other 18th-century encyclopedias, the scope of the original Conversations-Lexikon was expanded beyond that of earlier publications, in an effort to become comprehensive. Published by the Leipzig scholars Renate Gotthelf Löbel and Christian Wilhelm Frank from 1796 onward. It included geography, history, and in part biography, as well as the more typical mythology, philosophy, natural history, etc. Upon Löbel's death in 1799, Frank sold the rights to publication to Friedrich Arnold Brockhaus. The deal was made at the Leipzig Book Fair on the 25th of October 1808 for the price of 1,800 thalers. Full print editions. 13 editions were issued during the 19th century. The articles are often very brief, were considered excellent and trustworthy, especially on German subjects, gave references to the best books, and included biographies of living men. At first the name of the encyclopedia remained Conversations-Lexikon or Allgemeine Deutsche Real-Enzyklopädie für die gebildeten Stand. Only with the 13th edition did the name Brockhaus appear in the title, and the present edition is titled Brockhaus Enzyklopädie. Christian Wilhelm Frank was to finish volume V of the Leipzig publication by December 1808, and the already projected supplement in 2 volumes. By 1811, Brockhaus himself edited the second edition, and, when volume IV was published, the third. Ludwig Hamm assisted in editing the 4th and 5th editions until he left Leipzig in April 1820, when Professor F.C. Hasse took his place. Brockhaus died in 1823, and his 2 eldest sons, Friedrich and Heinrich, edited the 6th edition with Hasse's assistance in September 1823. Hasse edited the 7th edition. Carl August Espe edited the 8th and 9th editions. August Goetzel, aided by Oskar Pils, edited the 10th edition, assisted by Heinrich Edward Brockhaus, and Heinrich Rudolf Brockhaus, the younger son, assisted in the 11th edition. Goetzel died on April 24, 1871, and Pils was sole editor until March 1872, when Gustav Stockmann joined, who was alone from April until joined by Karl Wippmann in October. The 14th edition was published in 1894, featuring 18,842 pages in 16 regular volumes and 1 supplement volume. Preparations for the 15th edition were disrupted by World War I, and recommenced in earnest only in 1925. Because its 20 volumes were published from 1928 to 1934, which covered the period of the Weimar Republic. This edition is sometimes referred to as the Weimar Brockhaus. A supplement volume was published in 1935. The 16th edition, published 1952 to 1957, consisted of 12 regular volumes, 2 supplement volumes, and 1 atlas volume. The latest full-print version of the Brockhaus Enzyklopädie is the 21st edition, with approx. 24,500 pages in 30 volumes. Prices start at €2,820. Abbreviated print editions. In addition to the full encyclopedia, several abbreviated editions have been published with increasingly condensed content. The 1854 Kleines Brockhaus Conversations-Lexikon für den Hausgebrauch had 4 volumes. The Brockhaus Kleines Conversations-Lexikon, multiple editions, was published in 2 volumes. Der Volksbrockhaus, the first single-volume version, was first published in 1931. By 1941 it was in its 9th edition, with 794 pages. The 15th edition, expanded to 1040 pages, was published in 1975. Transition to digital editions. A digital multimedia encyclopedia based on the Brockhaus Enzyklopädie is available under the name Brockhaus Multimedial Premium, which is similar to Microsoft Encarta. On February 13, 2008, Brockhaus announced that due to the disappointing sales figures it would make the content of the encyclopedia available online, supported by internet advertising revenues, and that there might be no more print editions. This announcement briefly boosted print sales again, and the plans to switch to an online-only edition were cancelled. However, in 2009, Bibliographisches Institut (NAMP) F.A.Brockhaus AG sold the Brockhaus brand to Bertelsmann, renamed themselves to Bibliographisches Institut AG, and sacked 50 employees of its Leipzig-based editorial staff. This move was widely interpreted as the end of Brockhaus Enzyklopädie, caused by the competition of internet-based reference works such as Wikipedia. Impact. No work of reference has been more useful and successful, or more frequently copied, imitated and translated, than that known as the Conversations-Lexikon of Brockhaus wrote the Encyclopedia Britannica 11th edition. The work was intended not for scientific use, but to promote general intellectual improvement by giving the results of research and discovery in a simple and popular form without extended details. This format, a contrast to the Encyclopedia Britannica, was widely imitated by later 19th-century encyclopedias in several countries. The 7th edition of the Conversations-Lexikon formed the basis of the Encyclopedia Americana, the first significant American encyclopedia. Other encyclopedias modeled on Brockhaus included the Dutch Winklerprinske Illustrated Encyclopädie and the Russian Brockhaus Nefrin Encyclopedic Dictionary. In 2009, Brockhaus had a brand recognition of 93% in Germany. Edition history. First 13th, first 6 volumes, 2 supplemental volumes in 1810 to 1811. Second 8 volumes, growing to 10 during 1812 to 1819. Third 10 volumes, supplements for early volumes supplied in 1818 as the overall work neared completion. Fourth 10 volumes, 2 supplements in 1819 to 1820. Fifth 10 volumes. Sixth 10 volumes. 7th 12 volumes. Allgemeine Deutsche Real-Enzyklopädie für die Gebildeten Leipzig, Brockhaus, 1827 v. 1 v. 2 v. 3 v. 4 v. 9 v. 10 v. 12. 8th 12 volumes. 9th 15 volumes. 10th v. 5 v. 6 v. 11 v. 13 v. 14 v. 15 pt. 2. 11th 2 supplements in 1872 to 1873. 12th 13th Brockhaus Conversations-Lexikon, 14th-21 stone. 14th Brockhaus Conversations-Lexikon, Brockhaus Conversations-Lexikon, Leipzig, Brockhaus, 1896–1908. v.1 v. 2 v.3 v. 4 v.5 v.8 v.9 v. 10 v.11 v. 12 v. 14 v.15 v. 17 plus via Hathy Trust. 15th Der Grosse Brockhaus, 22 volumes including atlas and index supplement in 1939. 16th Der Grosse Brockhaus, first post-Hitler publication. 17th Brockhaus Enzyklopädie, 18th Der Grosse Brockhaus, 19th Brockhaus Enzyklopädie, 20th Brockhaus-Die Enzyklopädie, 21st Brockhaus Enzyklopädie, also available on DVD and thumb drive. Special edition of the 21st edition, with book design by Armin Mueller style.